every festival that we celebrate in India, it has a fact, it has a mythological fact behind that. And that gives a sense about the triumph over the evil, the, the win of good over the evil. And that is what every festival that we celebrate, it goes in that way. Well, so the story behind what I'm going to talk about, it is the holy time in India. No, not that Holi, that is a holiday. It is the holy special. That is a festival that we celebrate in India. Yeah. So the mythology behind this is, in the past, the mythological fact, what I'm talking about, what we know, why we celebrate this Holi in India. Well, so uh, there used to be a king. His name was Hiranyakashyap. So he was king, but he was demon king. He didn't want anybody to praise the god, to offer their obeisance to the god. He wants everybody to pray him. He wanted everybody to understand, to consider him as a god. And that was one of the myth in his mind, misconception. But anyway, he was god. He was a king, as a demon king, or he had that mindset. But well, in his house, his son, his name was Prahlad. He used to follow the god, Lord Krishna. Isn't it funny? Somebody who is asking other people, other world, to follow him, to pray him. And one of his family, recent family, his son, he is following other god. It was something that was not digestible. He couldn't have digested that. And that is what it was, a very situation in his mind, or he had planned to kill him. First of all, he did a lot of attempt to make him understand, but finally his son Prahlada, he didn't understand whatever he used to make him understand, because the logic was not there. Prahlad knows that he is not a god, he is demon. Everybody praise him, pays obeisance to him, because of not about his greatness, because of the fear. He had instilled fear in the people. That is what people come, or they just pay obeisance to him. But yes, the real God is God. So that is what his son used to pray to the real God, Lord Krishna. Many occasions came when Hiranyakashyap asked him, "Hey, where is your God?" And then he used to narrate, "Oh, God is everywhere. See the wall, there I can see God. See the pillar, I can see the God. Wherever I see, I can notice my God." So that was the madness towards the God. He was one of the great devotee. I'm talking about Hiranyakashyap's son, so-called Prahlada. And that was one of the terrible situation. There was somewhere diminishing his leadership or belief among the people, because people had somewhere in their mind that one of his son is not gonna get his advice, whatever he is saying. He want to be king, but his son itself is not following. He is following the real God. And that was one of the terrible situation always lingering in his mind. Hiranyakashyap was obsessing about that, how to get rid of that. He attempted many times to kill his son because of that terrible situation. But all his attempts got failed. Finally, he requested his sister. So Hiranyakashyap's sister, she had bone that she will remain unharmed in the fire. And he wanted to take advantage of her boon. And that is why he requested her sister, "Hey, I want your help." And then sister said, "What help?" And the help was, he requested her that, "Well, so last attempt, what I'm thinking about, only your boon will come in effect. We should take advantage of that. You know, you remain unharmed even in the fire. So what I want, to sit on the fire, right, in the fire, holding Prahlad in your lap, so that he will burn or he will remain unharmed, because you have boon." And that was one of the great idea that lingered somewhere in the Hiranyakashyap mind, or that was he applied, that has been applied. Or Hiranyakashyap requested her, and she got ready, and she holded Hiranyakashyap's sons in her lap and sat on the fire. fire. Yeah. And what happened? It was it was the somewhere logic. It was the play of the divine God. And what happened ultimately? She burnt, and Prahlada remained unharmed. It was intervention by the God, by the divine. And that is why since then this festival has been celebrated. Why? Because over it was the win of good over evil. And that is why from that day people in India, they light the bonfire, so-called Holika Dahan, and since from the next morning or at the next morning, they play the colorful Holi. They apply color to each other or they celebrate it. And the real logic behind that, many people consider that from the Holi, whatever grudges you had been holding against somebody, whatever grievance you had, whatever enemy mindset you had with somebody, just hug them. Remove this from this day so that you're not going to have that grudges in your mind against somebody. Make them friend, mend your relationship, cultivate a good relationship against whatever bad thought and idea it was causing against you among somebody with whom you hadn't been having conversation for a long time. So every festival gives a great sense that how we win over the bad, over the evil. Well, guy, my name is Alok. Why I talk these all things is about we are learning English communication skill. Yeah, my name is Alok. I'm an online English communication teacher, mentor, whatever you can say. But yes, I am one of the passionate about learning and teaching people. I have been teaching globally only to the working professional. They have been facing a lot of challenge, a lot of grievance, and one of the great drawback that every working professional they have, that is because they are not growing their career growth. I want them to learn. Let have one more belief. Embark on this journey. Take a leap of faith and see you can learn it. Many people they have still in their mind that they cannot learn English because it's been long year they had been in the studying mode. Don't worry. It is matter of thinking. Once you will think, you will start learning it. So this is what I want to convey. So once you know how to convey anything in English, you will love enjoying it. Who doesn't want to share whatever thought is in their mind? Everybody wants that. But the matter is here that the people are lackluster. They are reluctant when it comes to communication skill, even though they know that what great problem, what great pitfall this problem is creating in their life. So thank you. Learn it, grow it. Never ever let your career growth sit behind that what you don't want. Thank you.